Call it upset Friday night as several local teams lost close games that kind of throw the playoff picture a little bit in disarray. We'll have all that coming up now on the Gridiron Central Scoreboard Show. Welcome to the show. I mentioned several upset losses by our local teams. We start with the one that happened at Barron Stadium. Villa Rica rallies to beat Rome 21-20 in overtime. At Barron, a very tough loss for the Rome Wolves. I was there on the sidelines. You know, Rome opted to go for two after Villa Rica was offsides on the extra point. They could have tied it and sent it into double overtime. Rome went for two. They fumbled. I don't know if it was on the snap. They bobbled it. Villa Rica stops Rome. Rome's playoff hopes are not completely dead, but they definitely took a huge hit. Again, Rome loses to Villa Rica 21-20. Pepperell all over Murray County 49-7. Dragons had no problem in that game. They are still fighting for a playoff spot out of Region 7AA. Dade County 31, Chattooga 7. Wolverines keep on winning. Dade and Model will be playing in a pivotal game next week, fighting for that number 2 spot out of Region 7AA and a home field playoff advantage in the first round of the playoffs. Coosa 19, Armurchie 0. The Eagles stay alive, keep their playoff hopes alive out of Region 7AA. Again, Coosa needs to win this week. They did, and again next week to try to get into the playoffs. Gilmer 38, Cedartown 35. The Bulldogs had to come back in this one. Nick Chubb had a couple 100 yards, but it was not enough. Gilmer ended up kicking a game-winning field goal. Gilmer wins the sub-region. They play Dalton next week for the region title. Cedartown will be in a play-in game. They have to win that to get to the playoffs. Best they can do is a number 3 seed, meaning the Bulldogs will be on the road for the playoffs. Adairsville 39, Gordon Central 8. The Tigers look like they're starting to wrap up that number 3 seed out of Region 5 AAA. Cartersville 53, Sonoraville 9. The Purple Hurricanes remain undefeated, number 2 ranked in the state. I guess they're not completely locked up, the number 1 spot out of the region. I believe they go for that next week. Ringgold 56, LFO 7. Tigers number 2 in Region 5 AAA. Right now, they look like they will have a home field playoff advantage, at least in the first round. Best Academy 20, Rockmart nothing. Rockmart that actually probably ends Rockmart's playoff hopes. Best Academy wins that one 20-0. Another tough upset loss here. Our Lady of Mercy 31, Darlington 28. The Tigers got down early, tried to rally late, came up 3 points short. While this is not a region game, this will hurt Darlington's power rankings. We won't know exactly how much until the next round of power rankings are released on Tuesday. Mount Zion 16, Gordon Lee 12. The Trojans look like they may be in a serious struggle to get in the playoffs. Christian Heritage 24, Tryon 20. Heritage had to rally to win at Tryon. Bulldogs, again, their playoff hopes also taking a hit as well. Ridgeland 42, Heritage 16. Northwest Whitfield all over Lafayette 77-0. And Calvary Christian 35, Unity Christian 0. That was the first round of the ICSGA playoffs. Unity season comes to an end with the playoff loss. After this commercial break, we'll bring you some highlights.
Begin your future at Georgia Northwestern Technical College. We offer degrees, diplomas, and certificates in over 200 programs of study. Choose a career in business, health, industrial, or public service. With the flexibility of day, evening, and online classes at any of our 5 campus locations, getting your education at GNTC has never been more convenient. There are many financial aid options available, including student loans. Apply now. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Your college, your town, your future.
Videographer Kevin Myrick was in Shannon Friday night to see what was the Region 7AA championship game between the visiting Calhoun Yellow Jackets and the Model Blue Devils. Here are the highlights.
You know, Model's a good football team. You know, we expected a battle, and but I was real pleased that we came together and started playing a little better in the second quarter, and you know, to come away with a big 41-9 win and get our region championship. Really excited for our team and our community.
It is. I hope our kids can come back and respond, because they were, you know, this is the first time Models played for a region championship, you know, since 1980, and you know, the kids were really jacked up. The kids were emotional. You know, our job as coaches is to get them back on the ground Monday, because Dade County is a good football team.
You just saw the highlights of Calhoun's 41-9 win over Model. The Yellow Jackets grabbed the Region 7AA title. That's their 13th straight, their 99th straight region victory. Big game for Calhoun next week, obviously. Model's a big game for them. They have to play at Dade. Winner of that game will be the Region 7AA runner-up. After this commercial break, we'll have some breakdowns and some key takeaways from all of the Friday night's action.
Begin your future at Georgia Northwestern Technical College. We offer degrees, diplomas, and certificates in over 200 programs of study. Choose a career in business, health, industrial, or public service. With the flexibility of day, evening, and online classes at any of our 5 campus locations, getting your education at GNTC has never been more convenient. There are many financial aid options available, including student loans. Apply now. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Your college, your town, your future.
Welcome back to the show. This is where I look at the long list of games and come up with 4 or 5 takeaways from it. First off, it was an awfully tough night for local football fans. Darlington loses an upset loss on the road. Cedartown gets upset at home. Rome gets upset at home. Model got beat. It wasn't an upset, but they got beat at home. Like I said, a tough night for local fans. Where does that all leave us? Well, the playoff scenarios. Rome still has a chance. If East Paulding loses, Rome still has a possibility. Not a great possibility. Cedartown, they cannot get a 1 or 2 seed. At best, they'll be a 3 or a 4 seed. Darlington will have to wait and see how the power rankings shake out. Yes, they're still playing for the region championship next week, but if their power rankings fall too much, their seeding in the playoffs will do the same thing. Tryon and Gordon Lee, again, we'll have to wait for the power rankings to see how they do. Model. We know that Model has to beat, if Model beats Dade next week, they are your number 2 seed out of Region 7 AA. If Model beats Dade and Coosa wins and Pepperell wins, we will have a 3-way tie for 3rd and 4th place, meaning we will have a mini game fiasco next Monday after Friday to see which of those 3 teams will be in the number 3 and number 4 spots. Stick around. That may not happen. Obviously, if Dade was to beat Model, Dade goes into number 2, Model would be number 3, Pepperell would be number 4. Dragons are in good shape. Coosa's the one that has to really pull for that mini-game scenario now. As far as everybody else, Cartersville looks strong in Region 5 AAA. Adairsville's looking at like number 3. Ringgold's looking number 2. If Sonoraville beats LFO next week, Sonoraville, first time ever in the playoffs, they would be a number 4 seed. They will probably have to play Buford in the first round, but guess what? They would make the playoffs for the first time in school history. That is a quick rundown. If you want a complete rundown of playoff situations, scenarios, you name it, come back for the Wednesday, Gridiron Central Wednesday preview show where Matt Davis from 95.7 The Ridge and myself will break down all of Friday's action and what could be happening as far as playoff scenarios go. Of course, also check out PrepCentralOnline.com for articles, photos, and videos from all of the games. For Kevin Myrick, I'm Jim Alred, saying we'll see you on the sideline.